Oh, Current FM, the drama. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea what we've been through. We bought a car. You know, we had got the car accident a couple months ago. We got the car accident a couple months ago. Uh, and then we thought that when we gave the extra money uh, to the car insurance company, that would be the same as a car payment. Found out it wasn't. We gave them $7,000. Found out it wasn't a car payment. And so when I go on the peace walk, they're saying, "Hey, you haven't been paying your car payment." And I'm going, "Wait a minute. What do you mean? We gave $7,000." They go, "No, that's not considered a regular car payment." So then we end up in a situation where my credit just plummets. Boom, because it's like 4 months of not paying a car payment, even though we gave them $7,000 right after the car accident. We gave them $7,000. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's not considered a car payment." And I'm going, "Are you kidding me? We gave you $7,000. I owed you $17,000. Now I owe you, you know, We gave you $7,000." So they said that was just considered a payment from the car company. That wasn't considered a car payment. So I'm sitting here now. Now we got to pay $500 a month for a car we don't have. Now we got to pay $500 a month for a car we don't have. Plus, I had to buy a new car. So I buy a car from, everyone's telling me that you got to buy a used car, man, because cars depreciate. I'm like, all right, let me listen to wise counsel. Everyone tells me that, you buy a used car because the cars depreciate. So I do it. I buy a used car. And lo and behold, the car breaks down. So now I end up owing, I still owe $700 on the used car. Excuse me, because I bought it from a guy off the street. And he was working with me. I told him the situation. He was working with me, and so I sold 700 car. So the car breaks down, and now I owe $700 on a car that doesn't work, and $9,000 on a car that I don't have anymore. And I'm like, "Hey God, you got a real funny sense of humor, essay. Essay, mi amigo, mi padre." It's enough to make you want to flip out, you know, uh, and you want to go, what's going on? Like, where is God? You want to do the whole "where is God" thing for sure. You know, where is God? This just isn't right. And all you have to do, I'm not even kidding, all you have to do is step back and think about everything that other people are going through. And it legitimately changes everything. Like, we're going to be fine. We're going to be all right. I know it looks weird right now, definitely uncomfortable, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And I actually mean that. I'm not just saying that to preach to you. I'm saying that I am so terribly annoyed right now uh, that I could scream. I like, something I get 2 steps forward, something pulls me 2 steps back. You know, it's like, what is going on? Why is this happening? The whole song and dance, you guys know that. Uh, but man, when I think about the goodness of God, when I think about the fact that, I could be dead, my kids could not have a father. Like, when I think about my kids being in trouble, they could be drug dealers, drug addicts, there's people just going through all types of things. And we should be glad when God is so good to us that like it's hard to complain even when things aren't right. Like just that truth alone, I have to be extremely honest with myself. I'm so blessed. Joe, I'm so blessed that I don't have to worry about certain things because I know God has been so good to me. So when I have a little, this is what I mean about keeping things in perspective, folks. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We've got it because it's easy to go through something and then, all of a sudden everything is centered around that. Like life can't be good because of this or can't be good because of that. Why is my Facebook page in Spanish? I don't know how to speak Spanish. I should know how to speak Spanish, but I don't know how to speak Spanish, and everything's in Spanish. How do you get it out of Spanish? What is happening today? It's like everything's taking a shot at me. And that's the very narcissistic perspective. It's just stuff happens. It's not that there's a logical reason why it happens. But what's happening to me right now is I'm annoyed, like I said. And so I get on the radio to do the show, and what's happening? Everything's going wrong. Like now the whole everything is in Spanish right now. There's nothing in English. And I'm trying to decode everything that's going on. And now I'm not gonna lie. This is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, I want to finish telling you guys what's happening. So can somebody post this video on the Coming Soon Jesus t-shirt page, please? Because I don't know where post is. I'm so used to seeing English. This is what makes me laugh when people say they read the Bible. I'm like, no, you don't. Because you got to research stuff to find out what stuff means. I think I just figured it out. I had to put on my non-complaining eyes and actually use my brain, and things look different. And this is what I mean about having a complaining mindset. When you have a complaining mindset, you can't figure things out. Faith, that's for my daughter, who chooses to interpret life from the perspective of an attitude because she's a teenager and she's always in a grumpy mood. And I'm always in I don't care what kind of mood you're in. I was just talking about how you interpret everything with nasty facial expressions and attitudes. When I'm communicating, because I have to, like, the whole computer is in Spanish for some reason, and so I had to figure out what is what. I'm already irritated, and then that happens. It's like, oh, okay, this is great. And then, sure enough, guess what happens? Right. I came up with this data, like, hey, people read their Bible the same way they're D's and thous, but they don't really they're decoding it. But the reason why you can't decode things sometimes is because you have an attitude. So when you get mad about people not communicating very well, especially me, when you say I don't communicate very well, it's usually because your brain is blocked because you're just focused on your actual attitude. It's deep, isn't it? You not buying it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
because I know when I have a nasty attitude, everything seems like no one's communicating right, and I'm the only one that gets it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, wait, I just figured out how to share in Spanish by not having an attitude, but I couldn't even figure. I mean, I was just helpless. I was like, everything's wrong. I don't understand it. And then all of a sudden I was like, let me calm down. And then I did. And I was like, hey, let me share this good news with someone else who I know that has a nasty attitude.
Oh.
No, I was talking about. No, Mia. Okay. Yeah, you say, yeah, I do. But I just thought that was very interesting. You guys just witnessed this like hot off the press, like, wow, having a bad attitude actually stops you from figuring things out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Nicki Minaj, in case you don't know who Nicki Minaj is, she's a female rapper. Nicki Minaj is a female rapper. She does like party rap, gangster rap, whatever you want to call it. She does that kind of rap. All right. She makes a comment about Black people need to stop following everybody, and Americans need to start asking questions and not to just trust the government blindly when it comes to certain things, like the vaccines and all this stuff. And, she was just going on this rant. And I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. Then, sure enough, here's what happens. Here's my philosophy on the whole thing, all right? This is the craziest thing. This is what happens, right? They find a Black person who speaks against, a famous Black person who speaks against, vaccines and stuff like that. Then what do they have to do? They have to go and find a more famous Black person to undo what they did, because the media controls so much influence in America. Now, I'm in media too. So here I'm in media, right? And what's happening is I'm in media, but I'm trying to use media for what it's meant for. We're trying to use media to share the gospel, Well, secular media is trying to control everything. That's what they want to use media for, to control everything. They don't care about, you. And that is what's kind of scary about this situation, is they're even willing, if a football player comes out and starts speaking against injustice, then here comes another football player saying, that's not a big deal. But people are doing it for money. So what do? Nicki Minaj does what she does and says, that we need to start asking questions and just stop trusting people for this and that. And then sure enough, they come up, who else will do anything for money? Chris Rock. So next you know, Chris Rock shows up and he's like, no, everybody, listen to me. And it's so sad, because people really do look at American citizens like they're stupid. Like we're ill-informed or something. And the truth of the matter is, you can't control stupid people. I don't believe Americans are stupid. I believe we've been terribly manipulated and misguided, but definitely not stupid. And so here is my thought. We've got to stop allowing the media to play us against each other. We got to stop allowing the media to manipulate us. We got to start pushing the media, holding the media accountable. All they care about is getting those sponsorship ads. They don't care about you. They don't care about me neither. What we got to do, stand together like never before. Be strong like never before. Love like never before. You know what I mean?
Featuring Lecrae and Sarcina, Reasons.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running for your life when you mention it. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this. Burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. There's too many reasons to keep on.
Lost my granddad in 07, still trying to cope with this day. I was wondering if you went to heaven yet. There ain't nothing I can change. I spent late nights, I was scared to die. I ain't wanna see the grave. I was playing games with my heartbeat instead of slowing down just to break. You've been reaching for the hand you thought you never grab, but Jesus brings the hope you thought you never have. Tired of living in a nightmare, Lord. I just wanna hear you. Run around this same circle, don't make me feel brand new. You gotta know it ain't over, cause you gotta hit the hole. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this. Running for your life when you mention it. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this. Burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. Too many reasons to keep on breathing. Keep on breathing.
Yeah. We lost TJ, we lost C-Dub, and lost Lil J to these streets, bro. Got family members on lockdown, still pray to God to release them. Put my hope in the Father. All this problem just pushing me harder. But I feel like I'm ready to fall out. In my knees and start crying my heart out. Yeah, shoot us on the corner, daddy got corona trauma singing us to sleep. Yeah, God ain't raising quitter, this is not the end, and we will never be defeated. No, you don't have to fight these battles on your own. God is in control. You gotta know it ain't over, cause you gotta handle home. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this. Running for your life when you mention it. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this. Burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. There's so many reasons to keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. To keep on breathing. Keep on breathing.
All right, Current FM. Hope everybody's doing good. I really do hope everybody's doing good. I know it's a lot going on in today's society right now. A lot of suffering, man. A lot of people are suffering right now. And that makes me upset. It makes me upset in a way to do something, not to just be like, can you believe this is happening in the world today? That's how people like to sit back and talk about how bad the world is. Never want to do anything to change it, though. Probably people. People need to wake up. It's too early for that. Listen, guys. When you understand that not just your life is valuable, but the core of existence is understanding that there's life beyond us. And we together make it work. We together, especially us with God, make it work. We make it work. God makes it work. And here, lets us be participants of this crazy thing that we call life. But we got to get back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. No, I'm kidding. That was an Eminem reference for those of you who are too high and mighty. No, seriously. I need you guys to understand how great it is, the opportunity that we have to know the Lord, the goodness of God. We have the opportunity to pray, man. That's like we can talk to the Creator. That alone is mind-blowing, but I know that there's a Starbucks out there somewhere that offers yummy, good caffeine-ness. So I don't even know. Compared to the goodness of God, some people can't get in a good mood with a prayer life. No. Their good mood only comes from that cup of Joe. I kid people. Relax. I'm not really kidding. Some of you guys act like God doesn't do anything for you. But you know he does. Anyway.
Current FM. This is Positive Hit Radio for all of Hampton Roads. 88.5 FM, 97.9 FM, W250 AE, 103.7 FM, W279 AD, and 103.9 FM, W280 CX. WJLZ, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Suffolk, and all of Hampton Roads. Positive Hit Radio, Current FM.
I love this background. All right.
Current FM, new music now.
May Angelus, never want to go back.
Great is your love for me, sing cast away.
How are you guys doing?
Oh God, your grace for me never ends. So I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, Lord. I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, Lord. I never wanna go back to something better. You give me hope that will last and last forever. I need to get to the past and my future is in the cross, in the cross, and I don't wanna go back. It's in the cross, and I don't wanna go back.
Modify la Republican.
I don't wanna go back. Mercies I knew every day. You work for my good in every way. Oh God, your grace for me never ends. So I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, Lord. I praise you, I praise you, I praise you, Lord. I never wanna go back to something better. You give me hope that will last and last forever. I need to get to the past and know my future is in the cross, and I don't wanna go back.
Oh man, I'm so fat. All right.
And I don't wanna
that yummy goodness. All right, guys. So this is a difficult format. I love the background here. I don't know. It seems like when I go Facebook Live, more people connect. I don't know, my friends. I definitely don't know what language, like how to change languages. Like, and there's a place that should say something about language. I have no idea. And it doesn't matter. It's every single page is done in Spanish. Que de neuf duke. No clue. Oh man. Yo, somebody you should follow. I want to see if I can try this. I don't even know how to do a Facebook Live right now because it's in Spanish. I wouldn't even know what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I don't get it. Everything's in Spanish. Well, we got the cool background up. We know how that works. So I'm excited about that.